Big news this week coming from Alliance. The International 5 winner, Peter PPD Dager, has joined Alliance as a coach. He is currently on a trial basis. In the Alliance press release, they said, he has an incredible amount of experience, starting from even before Dota 2 was released. He is one of the most successful Dota 2 players of all time. With multiple tournament wins under his belt, top with a win at the International 2015, PPD will work as a strategic coach. Big shoutouts to the team and Gustav S4 Magnuson for believing in me, PPD said. Coaching is something I always wanted to try, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. We have a great start to the season, and the plan is to finish the season strong, PPD added. We will have Alliance highlights later on. In Southeast Asia, Team SMG replaced veteran player Chai Mushi Yee Fung with Roger Raji Tan. There hasn't been any official statement from Team SMG or Mushi. However, during a post-game interview, Mohammed Amar Nia 666 Rusuli said there's a roster change due to internal conflict.
I've got a bit of a tricky question, Nia. I don't know if you can answer, but everyone's asking, where's Mushi right now? Like, Raji's playing amazingly, but everyone's just wondering, is Mushi all right? Is he sick?
The roster change.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, between Mid-1 and Mushi.
Onto the DPC. Let's begin in Southeast Asia. Fnatic entered into week 4 with 2 series played, and after this week, they are now in second place with a dominant win over Little Gun.
I think that's just that little interaction right there too is a bit of a learning experience for Little Gun, because Ricky holding that buyback a little bit too long when Wraith King's frontlining and has lost that first life.
Yeah, maybe they weren't communicating that well, because Ricky is probably doing the right thing. He's waiting for the Tiny to respawn, but the problem was you're losing Rexes already, so you can't really be that conservative.
Nice Buzz comes in, but I'm not sure that's going to do enough. They've got the Aegis popped on Moon, the two-man stun comes out from the Nyx Assassin. They get Sanctity, they get Ishki, they're going to run down Marvel. 4 heroes making a full team wipe. Fnatic are going to get the 2-0 here and clean up Lil Gun, making it look pretty easy throughout the series.
Yeah, I believe this is also the longest game that I have casted.
You got to see tier 4s.
Yeah, I actually got to see tier 4s. Well, they're still standing. They didn't kill them.
Here's your upper division standings. TNC Predator stays on top with another win. Fnatic is second, and Little Gun finds himself in an 0-4 hole. Here's your lower division standings. Motivate Trust Gaming is now 5-0, but they did suffer their first loss in the series, and Team SMG stays in second with a 4-1 record. Over in South America, Beast Coast suffered their first series defeat in 2 seasons. Infamous took all 3 games to give the top team their first loss.
It's not worked out. Now they've got the chains onto Schofield. Axel does get stunned up though. K1 gets the Abyssal Blade onto the Wyvern, but Axel survives and they've picked off Schofield. Has buyback on the clockwork and will need to use it because K1's in trouble. This Phantom Lancer is in trouble. They need to save him. Pops the man to the doppelganger. Escapes from danger for a second or two, but K1's down. He's dead without buyback. He doesn't have a way to return to this fight. That's game over. That is game over. Infamous are going to take this series against Beast Coast 2-1. They slay Chris Luck there, looking at Dive Fountain. Now it's time to focus tier 4s, kill the bloody buildings.
Wow, this is the second upset today, Gary. I'm baffled. I think Infamous, they played a beautiful game. You know, KXY on his Kaya Sanj, that might be the only thing that I can see not being the correct choice for him. Other than that, like, the way that they haunted Beast Coast, the way that they sniped...
Here's your upper division standings. No Ping Esport is 5-0 and Beast Coast is 4-1. The top 2 teams will meet in week 6. Here's your lower division standings. Vino Mista stays on top and the rest of the teams are shifting around. In Western Europe, Alliance suffered the first defeat of the season. Graham surprised everyone and took a nail-biting Game 3.
Again, with that Stampede, he's able to juke, he's able to move around. Nico, maybe he did buy back. They're just so sick of the Shadow Demons. They should be able to get him this time, but you've got creeps in your base, Alliance. You need to go up. You need to protect your buildings. It is defense of the Ancients. Nico maybe over here on the side. He gets caught. He's not going to be able to go back. Focus just chasing after him now as Alliance running home, but the damage is being done to the buildings. Is Focus chasing down over here on Nico, baby. I don't know if they're going to be able to do this in time. He's going to go down. He's going to fall here if they don't get the down. Oh my god, he tries to run, gets rooted into place. And he's gone. It is. There's a wave fam coming out from Focus. And there's no Spectre. Going. They don't have Spectre. There's no Spectre. They've got over here on the side. They've got the break applied. Limp is going to go down next. He does not have the buyback.
Brame have done it. They have won the game.
Oh my god, with some crazy team fights, crazy drafts, they've finally been able to do it. The support play, GG well played. What a look at Spartan, he can't even handle the keyboard.
And to end Western Europe, it's not the same without a fountain dive from OG. This time the victims are Team SEA.
Then he gets healed again, he gets reset. Look at the healing done.
It's a lot of heals.
And Matu's getting tripped up a little bit. These little mini hexes that are coming out from the poison touch, it is being very impactful. Them able to just get that connection onto him.
I mean, with the 225 heal, especially with the amp up from the locket, that's at least like a 300 HP burst heal with that heal amplification. They're running it. I mean, there's 3 buybacks available on Secret, but no buyback on Yapso, no buyback on Zai. And Thompson, he's got Nisha. Nisha steps outside of the fountain. The stuns come out for Sax, and the Death Shroud from Matu will come off. They'll give Nisha the safety to get back in, but Puppy, he's just getting fountain dove here. It's Hannah's speciality. This is the place that he revels in. Diving into the fountain, over towards Matuma. They brought back for this. And they won't live through it, as they'll all die. GG is called. The game's over. The series is over, ladies and gentlemen, as it's all OGs. With that Game 2 win, they'll take this best of 3, 2-0.
Here's your upper division standings. Alliance and Team Liquid are tied for first with a 4-1 record. Team Secret finds himself in a position where they could potentially be relegated for next year, but still make the international. Just wow. And here's your lower division standings. Viking.gg had a bye week, but Level Up moves up to second, and Team Bold Reborn is climbing up the ranks. Over in China, we've got a disqualification in the lower division. Perfect World said in a tweet that Dragon used an unauthorized stand-in against Extreme Gaming on May 3rd. As a result, the DPC China eligibility will be cancelled, and all of the match results default to a 0-2 loss. Perfect World also said any further development will be announced. On to our highlights. Elephant had a rough week after dropping 0-2 to Vici Gaming. This time around, they deliver a 2-0 to the Singapore Major Champions.
Abyssal. Back committed. There's the call, looking for it. But didn't get it off. I believe the silence was in time. They've got the Earth Spike. JT still being pulled in. Now they've got the Hex and the damage. They get the kill onto the Axe.
And speak up, my friend. I believe this is it. I don't think they have enough damage. Swift Slash, Abyssal Blade, Bashes, they can just lock him down.
Yeah, Fly trying to run, right clicks in. They missed the Earth Spike. They're still on the retreat. They've got the spear. Fly, he's not going to make it out. They are godlike. They've got Jug with a buyback, not something you really want to use. Side of Seared Chains coming through. They've got the Disruptor back up, but they don't have the Static Storm. They've got the right clicks, and there's the GG. So, what, 0 high ground towers with it?
Yeah, I told you. You know, this is how IG, when they lose, they don't lose a tier 3 tower. It's really not necessary.
Here's your upper division standings. Team Master is picking up where they left off last week and are 4-0. The Singapore Major Champions are struggling and are 2-3. Here's your lower division standings. Phoenix Gaming and LBZS are on top with a 5-1 record, and Dragon has been disqualified. In Eastern Europe, virtus.pro lost the early game but kept the cool and came back after several back and forth fights against Extremum.
Immediately, the follow-up, the jump, and they just do so much damage to Cleave coming out here.
Chrono.
As they get the Chronosphere over on the guys. They've got Mellow Jewel, and they should be able to just burst him down. They have the figure. Oh, good save though coming out from Chu with the Shallow Grave. Buys just a little bit more time. The BKB though coming out here from Never. He's pushed right into the status. Mellow Jewel will fall. And their follow-up here from Sasha as DM does get taken down, but GPK, he's gonna have to turn right back around. Does manage to get the reincarnation. Nightfall chasing on the back. He wants to get rid of G. He's gonna have to turn right back around again, put the damage out over here onto Nefrit. Toss up into the air here, and that's a good LSA, buys just a bit more time, but G most likely going to fall. Nefrit, he's trying, he can't get over there fast enough, as they'll take down Nefrit, they'll take down G. Rock'em sock'em indeed.
Here's your upper division standings. Team Spirit and virtus.pro are both 5-0, and they are set to meet in week 5. Extremum is 0-5. Here's your lower division standings. Hellraisers are also 5-0, and Trident Clan is 0-5. In North America, Evil Geniuses continue to impress week after week, and this time they easily defeated Simply 2 Base.
On to Flea. Has that hook shot ready. Tries to throw it out, connects onto Ice, overclock afterwards, Annihilate, able to coil onto crit, finds a chase down, looking for the kill. Everybody goes in on him, and they don't manage to bring him out before he kills off Annihilate. Abed taking a good chunk of damage from Monkeys Forever, and it is enough. They bring him down, buyback coming for Boris. They have Chrono back up if he can get here in time, but Empyrean, the last one left alive that's his friend, will fall.
Here's your upper division standings. Undying now has a 5-0 record, and the real test will be on week 5 against EG. Sad Boys and The Cut are dead last. Here's your lower division standings. D2 Hustler are 6-0, and Team Dogchamp is 5-0. These two teams are running away with the top 2 spot this season. Share, like, and subscribe, and check back next week for more Dota news and the DPC. Thanks for watching.